Let's see if HooXi can take down two of his previous teammates, two of the players that he has made major runs alongside. He's got to end their dreams here in Paris tonight.
Oh, and it'll actually be G2 starting CT, I think, which happens a little less often. Might be a good idea for, yeah, 69.7% across nearly 10 maps for G2 on T side. So I think, yeah, maybe a good idea to test the CT a little bit.
Then curiously, fnatic picking T side, right? So they're doing a little old school G2. JKS keeps his head tucked. He's got a good blind side there on the double kill, but KRIMZ gets traded right there back. Nicely done from the pit player to just keep those two distracted. Really enabled the graveyard setup to pay off. nicoodoz gets his head rocked. Hello, HooXi. With the 5-1 on the line, NiKo to just creep out through the arch side.
Mezii's giving him time, but it's, you know, giving him the chance to potentially run back to B. However, NiKo's pretty confident he's going to come into this. Mezii, is he going to go too wide?
Whoa, NiKo didn't look.
Yeah, but he's going to start to turn the corner now. It's not enough time to fake it. Oh, Mezii with the wrong read thinks he went into halls. NiKo just in time. And he also saved the round at the beginning by clearing out that half wall where, you know, HooXi's the ball.
Don't worry, guys, it's going to be okay.
Good timing on the push. They're not watching this.
Ooh, little team kill for FASHR. Oh! And it sets up JKS. It's not even about the USP. It's about the M4 that's right behind it. Oh, the nade. Perfect, but doesn't do that much damage, all things considered. Deagle up from short. And a second round of this nature that G2 rob away.
Oh, man, they got one gun right there. That's JKS. Pure value. Really good awareness about Boiler, and even the second player coming in.
Little timing here to wrap back around Library. Hunter on the reload.
Oh, they know he's here, but they're not checking it.
FASHR's timing could be massive to unravel all of this. Trigger discipline. He's going to get both. He's going to get three. Oh, no, never mind. mezii turns it back around, just gives them the saving grace, dives into the Library, and JKS from the corner. Just pistols, you say? nicoodoz has a bomb plant for fnatic to flex. Sloppy CS. And a smoke up on Moto to keep G2 at bay.
Yeah, they don't go for the lane play. Oh, it's a CT smoke that gives him a gap. nicoodoz, is he gonna peek into this again?
Hop shots ringing off. Rifler's getting closer. nicoodoz position compromised. HooXi gets popped by KRIMZ though. And fnatic, with the mezii deagle powering up as it is. Yeah. Seen in the last 24 hours, HooXi very content to throw himself down banana, him and NiKo. Confident duo. Oh, JKS, he heard that. Able to take one. mezii doubles back. We've got two in the pit. He exposes to both, and it's quick trades out of mezii.
Yeah, that's great entries. Listen, even though they went to smoke halls at that timing, JKS hit them with it's a good time to come out of the halls. No one in pit in this spot. fnatic have not been running out of halls over and over again, so, you know, G2, it makes sense that they're going for the lane stack, but it's the right call. Man, for 9 rounds. They're going to walk out of halls. CT walking back to B.
HooXi's not watching. NiKo's just been left. He's been stranded here on his own. Way too much to ask of NiKo. They're already down into the pit. He sees the util. Now, if he kills the nicoodoz to his left, that's low health. He can turn it back. Perfect! NiKo! He sections off 3 kills when it was nothing but him in A. And so there's a chance, the slimmest of margins for G2 to come through with this retake. HooXi having abandoned NiKo. And mezii being on 30 HP. Is all of that effort from NiKo for nothing? Do fnatic stuff G2 CT side? Flashes to come over top. A second one towards pit. HooXi uses that to get onto the bomb site. mezii stops him in his track. And it's that mezii Desert Eagle that's been finding kills again and again. But mezii keeps himself tucked. And that is where he ends this. 11 rounds from a T side from fnatic. A T side they... But can they really bring it back? roeJ, dual Berettas, just lets those bad boys go. And he only manages to find the 1 kill. It's a kovac double and a man advantage in the pistol. This is exactly what G2 need. One of those 4 rounds already on the scoreboard was a pistol round win.
Yeah. The sad reality of this game is they could have an abysmal first half and still maybe bring it back. We'll see if the retake comes in from the CT side. First flash, they're looking to scale quickly. No one in the oranges right now. It's the double emo, the classic. See if it pays off here for the T side.
HooXi's gonna help out. NiKo from New Box. Too many targets for KRIMZ to take down. And so all good G2 for the start of this T side.
And yeah, fnatic actually showed a lot of variance, whether it was the A attacks or the B attacks and the full conviction, doing it sort of at the beginning of the round sometimes a little bit later on. Good mid-rounds rotate playing this team right now. But fnatic know that, and they know Inferno was going to be G2's map pick. So let's see if they've got any answers.
Smoke on KRIMZ. Whether he throws it before they come at him, that's the question. Still on his belt. Utility makes no difference. Corner position good for the first one. FASHR then peeks off short, and NiKo puts a quick end to him. So they'll get through the original A defenders, leaving NiKo around on Arch, just in case roeJ and mezii get frisky, which they will. 5-7 challenge down middle could have done it. NiKo will survive on sub 10 HP. G2 able to convert this. Now that's already an improvement from the first half, where the force buy worked out to fnatic. This time it falters.
Yeah, so quickly this, the game will get.
So a second set of eyes towards the bomb site, but the short push with 3 pans out for G2.
They don't have enough map control. KRIMZ starts to get nervous about mid play. roeJ will come up and they'll clear things out right now. It's a winnable retake, but it's 0 utility.
Yeah, a tough place to be in. So much of that util used at the start of the round. We saw the posturing from both. And right now, Hunter, head down, goes for the Moto fight, drawing them closer. The pit peak is an omnipresent threat, with the short guy getting all the way up now. That's a duel that NiKo wins, and JKS tucks back sight. Lost in the open ground is KRIMZ. It's G2 with another T-round win.
Having one smoke in that situation can almost be a 4th player if they can smoke off big pit, but they don't have that bit of utility, and it's because G2 worked the map so well, as you pointed out in the beginning of the round. Bracket control and banana control.
This is a chance, fnatic. He's going to get smoked off on the coffins. They're met by utility resistance.
Bad smoke.
Yeah, roeJ steps into it, but mezii can also trade back instantly, and he catches Hunter. Modesty's op fires back. We've got a player stuck behind New Box. That's a distraction for KRIMZ's MP9. Again, he comes through with the impact. That CT smoke is always him challenging. A frag to New Box. He deals with nicoodoz. And all the while, FASHR still so far removed that JKS can slip in. He uses the fountain to block off one end, but that smoke is temporary, and now he needs to commit. He just lost his chance. KRIMZ peeks, gives him the lifeline he needed, and now still worried about construction. It's FASHR to clutch it from Banana. MP9s and pistols, a B site that simply wouldn't fall.
Sometimes with JKS, a 1v3 feels like a 1v1, and that felt like...
Pick up that duel. There's a chance that fnatic can bring this back, but look how swiftly G2 stack up outside of the B site, and a homing missile. The mortar to the back of Orange to drop roeJ, and it's not even a full-in follow-through. They smoke front sight, and they just stick back.
Yeah, they smoke front sight.
Look, G2've got time.
They're chilling right now, but if they're not smoking CT, it doesn't feel like they're going to go back. So the 3 CTs that are here now, they can make something happen if they get comfortable.
They're getting aggressive. All 3 of them are taking this fight. There are nades out. And with the SMGs point blank, it's a double. KRIMZ stops the bomb in its tracks. And as Modesty continues, they're both right there, but 14 all. fnatic, they decide then and there, let's fight. Toe-to-toe.
We didn't see a single gamble out of G2 in the same way in that first half. So credit, fnatic, they took a risk. They pulled the goalie on A.
It's nowhere to be found, and it's still not even sprinting. It's taking its damn time. HooXi's on the front of it. We've got KRIMZ in sight. Dodges the flash. He's looking for his moment, and fire at the feet of the Moto play. Now FASHR still with nothing, and the A site itself is holding. Oh, KRIMZ! He's losing his teammates, but fights! The King of Kings inside will take that 15th for fnatic on his own.
Oh, KRIMZ, the king of longevity, the guy.
Turns it on to roeJ. mezii gets a double. JKS trade. nicoodoz cleared. 10 seconds, and it's the Aussie in a critical clutch versus the 2 CTs that were tagged so early on. Those efforts on A could come back to bite Fnatic as they are on the brink of a close. Tether to perfection and get this trade. You are suddenly map up over G2. Smoke into the front site, and JKS plays around it. A nade that could have just softened him up, but now here he is, right on the line, with a trade that doesn't come instantly. Those hopes begin to fade. They falter, and JKS slips away with victory. We go OT. No time for this one. FASHR, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, JKS wins that. They throw the site smoke inside of pit, and they give JKS an X-Men in the first half for G2. OT is going to show us their CT side again, so there's some onus on them to win too in T rounds.
Oh, wow. Very fast. HooXi at the front of it. Drops KRIMZ. nicoodoz dinked, but he doesn't fall away. He sticks around. And with FASHR getting cleared out from stairs, he knows he's locked in. His decision not to leave comes back to cost him. Look how fast that is out of G2, just pouncing on all fronts of the A site, right back in with that aggression. And individual skill from almost each and every individual. HooXi with the double, Hunter and JKS finding kills apiece on both entrances of apps. That is G2 with 17, reflecting the success of T-sides in regulation. roeJ's gonna try his damnedest, but it's the fact he's smoked off and Hunter's in library that it is indeed a second to G2's offense.
Yeah, close to locking in.
Something different. Immediately a transition in the setup. Leaves mezii on Arch, frees up HooXi to go join NiKo, and they're just banking on Boiler. Could get weird if KRIMZ goes through apps without any kind of Balk presence out of roeJ.
They have mid being spotted by mezii. No arch smoke coming in. roeJ with a dry peek and doesn't hit the instant headshot.
And they transition back. And if they try to chase them, the T's through mid, well, mezii was ready to rock.
And now they're worried about the end of Hall, so catching up every step of the way so far. KRIMZ goes down.
Absolutely stuffed. The bomb tries to exit. Fnatic attempt to exit. But just like every other team that has met G2 on Inferno in Paris, they feel the wrath of the T side. An excellent comeback out of the G2 camp yet again. They do it to Mongols, Complexity, and Fnatic on